Katrina, Harvey, Bermuda, Puerto Rico. The names of the storms or the locations of the disasters left in their wake have been writ large across the consciousness of the world, and yet nothing changes. These two fundamental facts threaten the world itself, and the modern way of life we have all become accustomed to and enjoy. Yet it is merely a question of when, not if, we as a species will be forced to address them, and every day that moment draws closer. This is the purpose of Eden, to answer those questions. How do we supply a solution to both of these problems? How do you create a food production system that addresses the issue of sustainable use of resources while also providing food security? Our solution: a modular farming system designed to produce more energy than it uses, produce its own water, and recycles all of its own waste. A plug-and-play system that is fully operational, requires no previous experience in farming, and that can feed a family of 4. A scalable system that requires no arable land, can be placed in a desert, parking lot, toxic waste dump, or the surface of another world and provide organic produce of any variety year-round without herbicides, pesticides, or fertilizers. This is the Genesis system. When we first designed our modular farms, also known as HABs and life pods, our first goal was to create the ultimate farming survival system. We were asking the question, how do you make a modular farming system that can be energy positive and as efficient as possible so that anyone using it could live off of it, or even out of it? What amazed us, however, was the more research we did and the more we developed the system, we soon discovered that because we were asking these questions, not only had we created the ultimate survival system, we had created the most efficient farming system ever developed. And because of this breakthrough in human and electrical energy, we had created the most economical farming system ever developed for mass production. You want a farming system that can operate efficiently in any environment? A farming system that can produce what an entire plantation of land can, and be operated by a single human? The Genesis system is the answer. You want a system where any profile of fruits or vegetables can be grown at the source and year-round, without the need of transporting the end product halfway around the world? We can do it. The exact same problems that confront us in the great beyond face us here at home. How do we effectively manage our resources so that we can survive and thrive? This is the challenge of our time. And how we answer this question will define not just our future, but the future of unnamed and unborn billions, and the very fate of humanity. Will the future be the vast gardens it can be, where our food is supplied as a bounty the whole of humanity can enjoy without want, without destroying the very nature that sustains us? Will it be a free and open world where these gifts are shared among mankind? Or will we ignore our responsibilities to ourselves and the planet? Will the future be a dark dystopia where the Amazons and Walmarts of the world control every aspect of our food, where we abandon our mandate to the earth and allow mega food monopolies and distribution networks to control and dominate the very foundation of civilization? Essentially, what I like to close with is that there's 2 quotes. One is a term from biology called delta, which is that an organism cannot change until the pain of change becomes less than the pain of staying the same. And the other is a Japanese quote, which is, you can rush towards destiny or you can be trampled by fate. How we answer this question of how we create our food and how we treat our biosphere will determine the fate of humanity, not just here on Earth, but in the great expanse of the great beyond. Join me, and let's create Eden together.